Hello. We are back once again with the First Berserker Khazan. Welcome. Excited to continue on here today. I know we were struggling a little bit throughout yesterday with some of the weird gimmicks we saw on the bosses we faced. But I think I was maybe also just a bit tired. So I think today, we just powered up a lot of our gear, we just crafted a bunch of new stuff and we got some cool sets put together and, feel pretty well rested after the other day. So I think we are ready to jump into combat right away. I do notice here we have another skill point that I haven't spent, I suppose. So we're going to put another point into trance. But yeah, that should be about it. Let's get going. Yeah, I think we're going to go back and do Pavel's final words. Because I think this had just opened up. Yeah, let's see. The Knives Vale hideout. Path to the Citadel. Oh, hello. Dude, I can't believe the power of Khazan's abs. They are very powerful. He's just like constantly flexing, I guess. It's absurd. Okay, buddy, how's it going here?
Lord Pavel's final wish was the safety of his people. Even in his final moments, he was thinking of them. The Knives Vale are still ravaging Palemian. The people there need our help.
But I thought I took out most of the Knives Vale. There's still, like, stragglers left, I suppose? I guess we took out the leader in their main base, but they could have still had people, like, out ravaging other locations. Oh! We've got some mages. That is something. Oh, okay. So when they die, there's a projectile we have to deal with. We don't want to let down our guard, really. Why did I just get so disoriented? We're fine. Okay, even if you're just strafing, it looks like you can evade these. Like, you don't even have to be actively dodging. Interesting. We've already got a legendary piece of loot up here. I wonder if that's a heal upgrade. Okay, yeah, you just drop straight down. What the heck? Oh, it's a special cleanse potion. That's honestly a bit annoying. I wish that was maybe only the, like, purple epic rarity. Because it's a consumable. Sure, it's more powerful than all the others because it can heal like any status ailment, but it's not like a major upgrade like the set crafting bonuses or like the heal upgrade. That thing's insane. So it feels wrong to have just a cleansing consumable to be the like legendary rarity. Oh, this was the actual way forward. What the heck? Well, let's meander on back through the caverns then. Okay, that looks to be the like one of the blood crystal things. A little bit scared. But no, we're fine. Yeah, it's just spooky with so many like ranged enemies. It really makes it hard to deal with a group. Yeah, that should be everything then, so we can continue onwards. This was a really early second save point, though. I mean, I'm not complaining. But like after the catacombs we had to go through previously, that felt like it was going on forever. I'm more happy with regular checkpoints. Much nicer.
Why do you continue to get involved with such trivial matters?
Pavel saved Tristan. We owe it to him to save his people.
Oh, these don't look like Knives Vale. These look like the Imperial Guard guys. Or maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I guess we were probably being chased by Knives Vale at the beginning, perhaps. Okay, there's an elite enemy somewhere. Oh my goodness, he is zooming at us. Okay, he does hurt. That is so bad. What is happening? Am I dead? I am dead. I couldn't tell. What was that? Was that a grab? I think I heard the audio maybe for a grab attack. I don't really like the screen filters they put up at times. It can just make it like hard to see. We had that against Xylence as well. Like the entire screen was sort of enveloped in like a bloody chaos lightning fog. And yeah, the elite enemies too. It's like it makes everything this gray, weird lighting. I feel like I have trouble focusing on the enemies as much. Why are these knife guys like hard to block for me? And why is this like chaining him into stagger? Oh, okay, I failed it. Once again, the camera being stuck like in a in a narrow hallway back against the wall. Was not able to see that very well. But now I do know, yes, that was a counterattack check. It had the like deadly symbol thing pop up. It normally does. Let me just grab this and get back out here. That is a lot of consecutive attacks, dude. Okay, well that time I didn't even get hit. So I guess that's nice. I think it said we even got the little challenge thing against him. Yeah, the Knives Vale Executioner. Defeat it without taking damage, so we got a weapon, I suppose. Do I hear one of the jarlings? Is that what I'm hearing in the background here? I think there's a jarling on the other side of that wall. Oh my goodness. What a weird shortcut back.
No, wait. It's his twin.
His
Bring
twin?
Is
Here for revenge?
No, we're gonna have a Ronkus version 2 fight. No. I mean, hey, at least I know how to deal with them now. For some reason, I really struggled with Ronkus. Like, I think because I was trying to guard everything, you really need to dodge most of his phase 2 attacks. Okay, are they in here? Oh, hello. You okay, lady? You okay, guy? Oh, I forgot. We should also be equipping this lantern that'll tell us there's stuff nearby. There we go. A hero need not speak. I'll make sure your story gets told. Return back, Jarling. Okay, we got all the Jarlings in the zone, which was exactly one of them. Wow, very impressive. I feel like this is going to be trapped. Nope. I mean, I guess this isn't like the bandit hideout. It's the bandits invaded the castle. So it's like, it makes sense. There would not be random traps if it's not the bandit location. Okay. So we have this little shortcut. I think we can get over there. Yeah, I suppose just up we go. It's suspiciously quiet. Okay, I see more approaching. Okay. Barely hit me before I intercepted. Not a fan of that. Oh gosh, I said not a fan. Okay. Oh, is that another legendary item, or is it being discolored by the blood around it? I'm struggling to tell. But okay, we kind of rushed forward there a bit because there were so many enemies back to back, but let's make sure to not skip anything. Oh! I just killed an innocent. No, I'm sorry. What the heck? I didn't even know you could hit them. Most NPC, like, the NPCs you can interact with, you can't hit. Aw, I feel bad now. I was like, there's off in this corner, there's these breakable barrels. Like, there's certainly something hiding behind it, right? I didn't think it was going to be a person. Well, thankfully nobody saw that, right? Certainly nobody noticed. Furious Bandit Scroll allows the blacksmith to craft the Furious Bandit set. Okay, new set of gear. I see. Another elite.
I'll tell you for what you did to Rangers!
Wait, what are you? And why are you so angry? Are you the twin brother? This guy is an absolute tank, my goodness. Oh, wow. With some really unusual timings on some of the attacks, too. That really hit me? That's wild. I really thought I had timed it well. The Bandits' Order. A crudely scribbled order from the Knives Vale Bandits. I, Brinkus, have returned. Quit hiding, you yellow-bellied louts, and get out here. It's time for another round. Head straight for Palamian Castle as soon as you see this. I'm going to rip that bastard Khazan apart for killing my brother.
You'll be with your brother soon enough.
Okay.
Pray that Pavel gives you a quick death.
So I don't think that was the brother. I think that was maybe just... Because, like, the orders wouldn't be with him, right? It was probably a bandit that he gave the order to. Yeah, I'm guessing the brother's gonna be at the end of the zone. I'm a little scared. Oh wait, what? This was an elevator all along? Okay. I thought this big thing was gonna be opening. Anyway, I'm gonna head back because I think I just accidentally chose the correct way forward. What is up with the eerie background noises we've got going on here? Yeah, I think in the very first room, like, I was trying to go the like wrong way first to uncover everything, and I think I just chose the actual way you're supposed to go. Okay, now do not haphazardly swing my weapon. We might murder more innocents. We do not want that. Okay, that's literally all there was in the other direction. My goodness. How did I not realize? Oh well. Sometimes you just misread the map layout. What the heck? I mean, I'm kind of glad I did, because I did not notice the soul stone up above. Oh, we got all the soul stones and jarlings. It must be a pretty short zone then. We're probably gonna go like straight into a boss here in just a moment. Like I said, I'm guessing it's a like Ronkus refight. Because it's just his twin brother. Yep, there it is. What are we even upgrading at this point? We got vitality and endurance to 30, so I think we were just going back into proficiency for as much damage as possible.
Tristan, please protect my people.
This was Pavel's? Like they buried him here? Okay. I mean, clearly he's missed, he's mourned. Yep. Oh gosh, it's going straight into the phase 2 that I didn't like, man. Oh. It's rough. I mean, at least we know now to just dodge this fight, right? Like, oh, that's a grab. What's going on here? Okay. Holy, I got shredded. Is this the boss rush part? There's a boss rush. No, this is not. This is just a boss refight for a side mission. they're saying that the bandit leader I killed, this is his twin brother that showed up to take revenge. So I gotta kill him. Yeah, it's basically just the same fight, but it's not my favorite part. Not my favorite boss that we faced. Largely because parrying seemed really bad against him. We need to like dodge a lot. But yeah, hello, Crown and Toast. Hope you're having a good evening. My day's been weird. Okay, there we go. We're about to knock him down. Okay, you're kidding me. One hit away, please. Oh no, not this attack, dude. I hate this attack. Okay, it's maybe not as bad as I thought. You just have to like sprint around him to the side. Okay, the flame effect is gone. Okay, and dodge towards him for the grab. Oh gosh. I'm burnt to death, dude. That is so hard to evade. Those bolts. And I think I was almost full health. Gotta become Sir Dodge-a-lot instead of Sir Zerzon. I mean, that's a pretty difficult challenge, you know. I just... these Sekiro-like games, I'm just so tempted to guard every attack ever because the clink noise is so satisfying, man. I don't know what it is, but it just gets my brain, like, whirring. Your day was also abnormal, but in a good way. Ah, good to hear. I mean, my day wasn't bad. Like, the abnormal things are kind of annoying, though. At my work, as I've said, I worked at a school in IT. Sadly, there's a new TikTok challenge making the rounds. So apparently it's become all the rage to take mechanical pencil lead and shove it into the ports of your Chromebook for it to smoke and spark and short out the battery. So yeah, isn't it cool, you know, children, you know, they were taught not to stick forks in a power outlet, but frying, like, this is kind of similar. You don't really want to mess with electricity and batteries. It's yeah, it's not good. Yeah, I was also surprised. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if 1 or 2 kids did it just to be stupid, but we had like 8 Chromebooks come in with those with those symptoms. So yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't understand. It's just vandalism, and it's like, we aren't even that big of a school, by the way. Like, that's a pretty significant number. But yeah, it's crazy to me that plus, like, I think I heard some other school that one of the Chromebooks might have caught on fire. I don't know how true that is, you know, the rumors, but not ours, not at our place. But yeah, like, don't screw around with electricity, kids. It's dangerous for you, and also don't vandalize school property. You might have to pay hundreds of dollars to fix it. So yeah, it's crazy. There's better ways to rebel. The other weird thing today. So on Thursdays, I usually go over to my family's place for dinner. We eat together. And afterwards, we went on a walk up the lane. Like, they have a pretty long driveway, so it's like nice for walks. And I got bit, not bit. I got stung or bit by a bug on my lip. So that's fun. So like I don't know, I don't think it was mosquito, or if it was like a biting fly, or you know, something like stung my lower lip, so it's a little bit swollen. And it was really annoying at the time an hour ago, but it's the swelling is lessened. So but yeah, it's annoying. Walking in the USA must be so crazy. On the lip. What type of rom-com trope is that? Yeah, it was the lower lip. It's just really obnoxious, because that's one of the like parts of your body you move the most. Like, you can't exactly, it's so annoying, man. But yeah, so it swelled up a bit. And talking doesn't hurt anymore, but at the beginning it was like annoying. Yeah, I mean, I'm in a small town and my parents live like outside the town, like countryside, so it's not like we were walking through the town itself or something. It wasn't that tough. I don't think it was like, it's not like a bee or a wasp level sting. Yeah, it's just annoying though. Ouch. Okay, we broke through. I do feel like I get bit a lot by bugs when I'm like walking over there. Not this attack, dude. I don't know if it's just because there's like a lot of water in that area. Okay, don't like that. Dude, that attack. I really hate the the crossbow fire attack. But yeah, they're like right next to a creek. And I think there's just a good amount of bugs and mosquitoes and flies and stuff. So, and I swear, like the other two, I walk with my mom and my brother up and down the lane just for a bit of exercise and to chat. But I swear, neither of them like ever get bit by anything. But me, it's all the time. And the most annoying is, yeah, it's on the lip or like on the knuckles of your fingers. That is really obnoxious too. But yeah. Need to use repellents? Yeah, probably. That is one thing. I feel like I would be way more of an outdoorsman if only bugs weren't a problem. I hate them so much. Like, it's one of the things I wonder about, like, other locations. Because I live in the Midwest. We have, like, quite a few mosquitoes and flies and whatnot. Ouch. I died. So I always wondered, like, some of these places I went to when I was younger, like, we went, like, climbing in the mountains in, like, Colorado and stuff, and I didn't see a single bug the whole time. I don't know if it was seasonal or the area or what, but I'm like, I would love to go walking through these mountains constantly if it wasn't a bug issue. But instead, I am very much an indoor guy. My brother's the one that wants to go outside all the time. It is one of those things you question, right? Like, how different would you be if you just grew up in a different location, huh? What is that move? Aw, I could have countered that. I didn't realize. Nice. Oh, not so nice. Maybe we're okay. Okay, not so okay. Is this a spin to win? Yes, it is. Start sprinting this way. I am not dodging very well this time, dude. How did that hit? Ooh. Okay, we almost got him down. Oh, that's it. Now you perish, buddy. Victory! Let's go. I am happy that did not take very long, because I am.
Rest easy now, Pavel.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm not the biggest fan of that fight, but it's not bad. It's actually not a bad fight at all. You just have to realize, dodge, do not try to guard. Like, that's it. That's it. That makes it a perfectly okay fight. Especially after some of the bullshit we dealt with yesterday. Yeah, it's really a totally fine fight. Faster than the OG fight. Imagine if you had a second phase. Well, that's the funny thing. Basically, the reason this was sort of a challenge boss is it was in phase 2 the entire time. The other guy's phase 1 you could actually deflect, but yeah. But yes, I would have been annoyed if he like blasted even more fire all over the place. But yeah. Totally okay fight now, I suppose. But yeah, hello, Hermster. I actually didn't initially notice. You and Crowd Toast have a similar color palette, so I did not actually realize it was you. There, I see your first message. But yes, hello, welcome. I just saw the like tan. I have these images too dang small, dude. I need to maybe here. Can I control zoom in? Yeah, there we go. You're a little larger now. Especially when I'm reading chat out of the corner of my eye, I just see the like I see the tan color with the blackish like dots of a face come out, and it's like, wait a second, these are different people. Especially mid-battle. But yes, let's see, what else did we say? You imagine it would be really different if you grew up in a different street, much less in a different city or country? Yeah. It's wild just how much of ourself is formed by our environment. It's a big part of your life, your formative years. We're gonna upgrade, as I said, we're just doing everything in damage. Okay, there you have bugs, but they mostly only show up in the summer. I guess, I mean, bugs mostly show up here. Nah, I feel like they start in the late spring. I mean, the issue is it gets really cold here when it isn't summer. Like, the weather's all over the place, so when you want to be outside, that's when the bugs are here. You love bugs, wow. You're crazy, Grotten Toast. Okay, let's see. Trick is to remove all images, only read the names. But that's so time consuming. Time consuming. But yeah, I do wonder, like I said, if I just lived in a mountainous area with few bugs, like maybe I would be way more outdoorsy than I am here. I also lived like outside of town all my life, like not like crazy countryside, but just a few miles out. So we were pretty isolated. Like I wasn't able to just walk around town or go to the library on my own easily. Because, you know, I wouldn't want to be like riding my bike into town on the highway as a child. So I do wonder, like, if I lived in town or if I was just in a different location. Like, I may have been way more sociable when I was younger if I was just, you know, had that faster way to go around town and meet people, meet friends. Or I may have been way more outdoorsy if only I was in an environment that wasn't buggy or wintry, like obnoxious to try and go outside in third of the year. Also, like, city-wise, we have to travel, like, by car half an hour to get to the nearest small city. And they're all, like, pretty small cities around here. It'll actually be super obvious you haven't arrived. True, true. I'll have to keep an eye out for you. Okay, what is this set? Furious Bandit Dual Wield. Okay, I don't care about that. Brink Dodge stuff. Enrage stuff. I mean, these are strong effects, but not for what we're doing. So, don't really care about the Furious Bandit set. It looks pretty darn cool, though, right? Like, he's got like a bandana over his mouth or something, you know? A mask of sorts and a headband. I swear there's a different word for this, but it's not coming to mind. A cowl? I don't know. You can also walk 2 minutes to reach a farm. Yeah, there's quite a few farms in this area. We're definitely, I mean, Midwest rural community. Oh, you just walk 15 minutes to reach the city. Wow. Wowza. I mean, technically, I could do that to reach town, probably, but as I said, I would have to go, like, alongside a highway, and when I was younger, that was not really an option. Now I actually live in town because I was desperate for good internet. I remember just being so sad that I didn't have better internet as a child. I mean, I didn't even get a computer until like late junior high or something age. and like it didn't matter to me that much until about high school. But like I played a bunch of League of Legends, and if you play any multiplayer PvP game, you know how important ping is. So like the latency of yourself to the server. I had 220 ping, like all the time when I started playing League of Legends. And I think they eventually moved the servers to Chicago, and it dropped to like 120 ping all the time. But it was so funny when I finally went to university. Yeah, when I went to university was the first time I had like low ping. I only had 20 ping or less at university, and I rocketed from like gold rank in League of Legends all the way to diamond. It was like taking the weights off. I did not realize that I was being held back artificially so much. It's kind of the environment thing I was talking about earlier though, like the environment you live in. If I had been somewhere with better internet, I might have gotten into content creation or like actual competitive esports if I had just, you know, had access to fast internet. Questions on, was the Insomniac eye bags on your VTube model intentional, or are you just seeing something? Yes, it is very intentional. The deep eye bags, just to represent my not great sleeping habits. And I don't know, I like the chill, laid back vibes, I guess, in general, and it just adds a lot more expressiveness, I think, and it is something I want to keep. Like, I don't think my actual eye bags are horrific, but they aren't good either in real life. Didn't know good internet was something you'd get until like 10 years ago. Yeah. Oh yeah, Crowd and Toast. Here's the jar head we're saving for. I don't know if you actually got to see it before. But yeah, it's the Vibin jar. It has the Gurren Lagann sunglasses on it. It's so goofy. Yeah, part of the thing was my parents, because we lived outside of town, like internet was, what was it? Was it DSL? I think DSL was the best internet we could get, which was not great. Like, just because we lived outside of town, like you couldn't do that really. And now my brother, who lives in like a similar-ish location, now he has fiber internet. It's crazy. It's crazy. I really hope... okay. It's something, you know... I hope more governments around the world start providing good high-speed internet to their citizens, like all over the place. Because it's such a big deal now. You have so many more, like, opportunities with like tech jobs and whatnot if you have good internet. Love the chill aspect of the channel. It's fun being yeah. I mean, hey, that's what I want. I mean, I really think anyone in content creation, I like content creators that are more chill, and also ones that are like very technical with their gameplay. Like, I've watched so many game content creators over the years for, be it League of Legends, Dead by Daylight, Hearthstone, Souls games, and I like it when people talk out their reasoning for doing things and their strategies and all that. So I think a lot of, like, my favorite creators, it's like I just want to be, you know, similar. I want to have that I want to be a streamer that I myself would enjoy, I guess. So yeah, I want someone laid back. I want someone gaming. Also, like, one of the big things, a lot of creators I follow do not finish the games they start. Like, which frustrates me to no end. So that's part of the reason. Like my favorite thing to do is, for some creators, is just throw on VOD number 1 through 20 of their playthrough of a game. Like I want to see their entire experience through a game. So that's why I've only dropped 2 games in the entire 2.5 years I've been playing, because I hate getting into a game through a creator and then not being able to see that through to completion. Ranged attack damage increase. What? I mean, I guess that's the charge attack, you know, like the spear, the ranged spear. I'm surprised. I mean, I guess it makes sense that there's an ability centered around that. Ooh, and there's a necklace with the same thing. That is nice. Okay, yeah, maybe we change those out. You also love that, even if the entire experience is not 100%, but still get to the end. Yeah, because it frustrates me so much to get invested and then you don't get that payoff. Yeah, also just being genuine. I also like when creators talk a little bit about their like real life. Don't try to hide it, you know? I mean, I understand why some people want to be more secretive, especially... It is so nice that VTubing became big, because a lot of people, especially like women, like, they can just get so harassed if they like reveal too much about themselves. So I'm very happy they have that. But like, if you aren't afraid of you know, privacy too much, I do think it's very nice to just be real and talk about your real life a bit. I mean, hey, it's not like I do that much outside of work and then come home and stream, so what else would I be yapping about, right? Okay, we have cleared a bunch of missions, I think. Okay, yeah, the next one is the inconceivable truth. Rush to the Linon mine to save my loyal lieutenant, Yulian. I've already lost too many good people, and I can't bear to lose another. The Linon mine is a harsh and unforgiving place. All I could do is pray that Yulian is still alive when I arrive. I guess another thing, like I said, I want to do what I wish other content creators did when I'm watching. So many just skip through all the text. They act like someone's going to get bored of them reading through text or tutorials or stuff like that. And I'm just like, no, like, why are you skipping through all the dialogue, all the lore? You're cutting it all out. Like, maybe these people haven't played the game at all. They want the context. Please read through things. Yeah, I stream, PC crumbles, I work, kids destroy school property, go out, get raided by insects. Yep. I mean, hey, that's at the end of the day, like the best streamers, I think they use their daily life to fuel their yapping. Some of my favorite streamers to listen to have been like gosh, why am I struggling? Nimi Nightmare and Northern Lion is an example that he just can talk about anything for hours on end. Like, he went and saw the Minecraft movie with his kid, and it fueled him for weeks. It's crazy how much how entertaining they can make the most mundane things. And also, like, as a viewer, I think you want to relate. You don't you want to hear about the person's life. It's interesting to hear other people's thoughts on, you know, everyday mundane things. True, bed is indeed great, though actually I do have a bit of a problem. think I've gotten too comfortable with reading manga in bed, and I think it's affecting my sleeping schedule a bit. I need to dial it back. I need to like cut myself off after a certain time, because sometimes I stay up a little bit too late reading or surfing Twitter. Oh no, not that horrific hellscape.
This is the part of the little mine. We'll split up and explore from different directions. Poor Julian. He must have been imprisoned and false charges of treason. General, it can't get me away to get away with this. You'll finally face with him. What will you do?
Okay, will we bring down everything he holds dear, or just see that justice is done? I mean, I don't know. I'm not like the crazy, revenge-driven, bloodthirsty side. So I think we'll just say, I will see that justice is done.
The most important thing is to stay low, expose the Emperor, and make him publicly confess his guilt.
And then I will murder him. Just not everything. Not everything around him. That's excessive. Game audio is messed up again? No! This happened the other day, right? Did it like get doubled? Did it just like come out of nowhere again? I wonder if here, let me delete and re-add it. Hopefully this doesn't destroy everything. But do I sound fine or no? But yes, farewell, Hermster. Have a good one. Oh, you have a sore throat? Rough. Yeah, I hope you recover soon. So I assume audio is now like... Wait, no, gameplay. I assume audio is totally gone now. Now I will try to re-add it. Khazan audio. Okay. Khazan, same executable. Okay. Gameplay, add existing. But yeah, I don't think I had any reports of this before the new setup, so hopefully nothing's wrong there. Okay, please tell me it comes back. There we go. Audio is back. Does it sound better?
They struck as soon as you left for Vitalon, General. They disarmed us and split us up. Those who were loyal to you were dragged away in chains. I heard that Julian's family's influence was enough to save him from immediate execution. I would never have imagined him in a place like the Linnon mine, though.
Sounds fine now. Good. I don't know if it was just something that fixed itself, or if me like removing and re-adding the source helped, but we'll see. Thanks for letting me know again. Okay, time to go save our buddy. Because this is a main level, it might be kind of long. I hope they start lessening the length of the levels, because it was my same issue with Lies of P. What I crave the most is just boss fights. So some of the mid-game levels are just getting longer and longer, and I like it less and less. Lean on mine. Dude, the giant text on the screen gets me every time. It is too good. I don't know what it is. It's just so epic. It is so impactful and cool. Giant area text is crazy. Yeah, I really like it. Okay, well, let's be a little bit smarter here. Make it so we don't have to deal with quite so many foes at the same time. Because the combat is so much better against like one enemy at a time. Okay, I see a blood crystal there. How are we gonna get around? I assume there will be a path through this. Maybe not. Open sarsaparilla. Okay. I'm walking around. Meandering. Okay, I definitely went the wrong way. Oh my goodness, explosive barrels. Glad I was a little bit cautious there. Okay, not. Oh gosh. Where'd you all come from? Stop it. What the heck is this attack? He's just like spitting out a little bit of fire at a time. He really burnt me, didn't he? Okay, run around until the fire leaves. Oh, nice! In other news, you've been playing Celeste. I love that game, man. It is so good. It is such like... I like the challenge aspect of it, but it's also really quick paced. Because it's a, for people that might not know, it's a indie platforming game. Precision platforming, I think, is like more what you would call the genre. And every time you die, like you can die a bunch of times on a screen, but it resets you like instantaneously at the beginning, so it does not feel that punishing to fall. And yeah, the story is really like nice and heartfelt. It's a very, very good series. Okay, I'm gonna pull him away from the guy groveling on the ground. I don't want to accidentally kill him. Yeah, but if you die, it just, the screen goes to black in like a split second and then comes back up and you're alive again. Wait, does it even go to black? I don't know. It might just instantly respawn you, but it's like a 0.2 second thing. You're just right back at it. So even though you might die like 20 times on a screen or something, it's so quick that it doesn't feel bad at all when that happens. So yeah, very, very good on that sense. And then yes, it's a very sweet and heartfelt story. About, I'll be vague. It's just like mental health, kind of. It has those undertones. They aren't even undertones, overtones. But it really might be a game that I would put like in my top 10 games all time. It's that good. That is one I kind of want to go back to at some point because I did not finish all the DLC. But the DLC is like gruelingly difficult. I would tell someone don't feel bad at all if you cannot do the DLC. The base game, though, I think, as long as you stick with it, you can do it. Like, the fast reset is, like, very helpful in making it feel more approachable. It depends on your input? Huh. Oh, wait, like when you just press a button? Yeah. Oh, wow. Interesting. I wonder if I even noticed that. Oh, and the music in that game is also fantastic. The art design, it's just amazing. I mean, I have nothing but praise for Celeste. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. And it's like incredibly cheap. It's like $10 or less, I'm pretty sure, when not on sale. Yeah, I think it's like $10, maybe 15, but oh yeah, I think I did most of the things the base game had, like all the B-sides. I did all of those, and I collected all the like collectibles with the, is it strawberries? I did all of that for the base game. But when you get like halfway through the DLC, they start implementing very niche and difficult techniques that are basically like speed running strats. They literally like teach you the like speedrunning tech that lets you do some really weird things with the movement, which is really cool, but it's also like quite precise and difficult. So yeah, no, I would not feel bad if you don't end up completing the DLC, but the base game, I would recommend it to like anyone. It's so good. Yes, challenging. It can definitely be difficult, but I think if you stick with it, like most people could handle it. I'm gonna go back. Interesting, you didn't know it had DLC. Yeah, it's like there's like a secondary post-game story. I'm pretty sure it was free DLC. Yeah, it's free DLC. It was just added like after the fact. I'm pretty sure it'll be quite obvious when it happens. So yeah, because it's just after you clear the game, quote unquote. But I mean, it's also just neat. I like it when games do that, when they give extra challenges to the people that are really invested. Because otherwise, they'd have to rely just on what, like fan DLCs, mods. Like, we were playing Elden Ring recently. Not sure if you knew. But I really like how they have a challenge boss for each level. Because the combat is interesting, but it's just not very difficult in the base game at all. That's why some games simply have New Game Plus or difficulty settings. True. But that's why I like Elden Ring, the Elden Ring DLC. I loved it because it just offered me like more challenging bosses. The entire thing was just Elden Ring, but we're doing all the hard bosses, kinda. Like every boss was, or most bosses were pretty compelling in difficulty, even if you had fully cleared the base game. And the final boss especially was like brutally difficult. I'm glad they didn't like shy away from that. Like Hollow Knight as well, they had dream versions of all the bosses that were extra challenges. Sekiro had a boss gauntlet. Hollow Knight as well added like a boss gauntlet. I love those things, man. It's so nice when a game gives you more to sink your teeth into if you're really invested in the game or series. I think I even heard that this game was getting some sort of DLC. If it's not already, or maybe not even DLC, just like new modes and stuff added here recently. You mentioned a boss gauntlet, like that might have been one of the things, I don't know. Yeah, true, platformers, it is harder to do that sort of thing. I guess it would be like optional side levels is usually how it goes for platformers. Like even the Mario games, like you don't have to beat all the levels to beat the game. But a lot of the like harder worlds or harder levels are not things that you were being forced to do to get a full clear. But it's nice that they have that challenge for people that are braving it. Does this want me to drop down there? Whatever, we're going here first. I don't know. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I am a bit of a gamer. I enjoy challenges. I enjoy like retrying things over and over till I get it right. So don't mind extra challenging content, but feel like sometimes adding difficult gameplay can make the end game a bit boring. I will say there is a type of difficulty I don't like, and I guess I would say it's kind of like the Souls game, New Game Plus stuff. It's when they just make the health higher and they just make the damage higher. So it's just like numbers go higher. It takes longer to kill things. I think, what was it, Skyrim? I think it was really noticeable in Skyrim when as you were leveling up, so do the enemies. And there's a certain point where you aren't really getting stronger, but the enemies just get more and more HP. And it's like they aren't doing harder stuff. Like, I want mechanically difficult fights. I don't want them to last 10 minutes just because of their big HP pools. Okay, I'm stuck. Fine. But I think that's pretty understood at this point. Like, that's been a problem enough times that most players and devs, I think, understand not to just crank the numbers up. How are you not staggered? What the heck, dude? I think I had that issue with Borderlands as well. That's another one I remember where it just felt like the HP was just super high and the gameplay didn't change at all. And I do think some people, especially on a first reaction to Khazan, feel like it has overly high health bars. Like they just made the health pools really high, just for the sake of it. But there is an easy mode. Like there's an easy difficulty setting, I think, somewhere. I don't remember where, but it asks you after you die several times at the start of the game if you want to switch to easy. So that would lessen the health pools if you really need it. But I feel like the difficulty of this game is right where I want it, because I feel like I'm not beating bosses until I have fully learned their moveset and I am consistently dealing with everything they do. It doesn't feel like the fights drag on too long if I'm actually blocking stuff correctly. Except for the couple bosses that had weird gimmicks. Like, I wasn't a fan of those. Those felt like artificial difficulty. Like, where I could only hit the one enemy on the horn. And it was, like, really difficult because we're a spear user. Which apparently makes that, obnoxious. It's still weird. Like, why is it not allowing me to do that other thing? Gain the ability to use reflection. We're fine. Okay. I keep forgetting I don't want to look at that gear until we're done with the zone. Okay, was that everything here? I got distracted in my tangent. I don't think I skipped over anything. Yeah, the notifications. Yeah, it does bother me a bit. That's part of why I don't like the item system in this game that much. It's just you get so much gear that does not matter to you. Like I want to keep my current gear bonuses, so I'll only check at the end of every level what gear I've gotten. Like, I definitely have my complaints about this game, but overall, the combat being so smooth and the boss fights, like several of the boss fights being really, really neat, has, overall, I'm still very much enjoying it. Oh no. Is there a way to get through here without... Okay, good, it didn't blow up. I didn't want to kill this random person by exploding all the barrels. Okay, what do we got here this time? Why is there a random legendary sitting in... Not a special cleanse potion again. So annoying. It's like, oh yes, high rarity thing. Oh. It's just a cleansing item. Like a consumable cleansing item. What the heck? Why would they do that? Why would they make that the highest rarity color? Because it could have been a major upgrade, like our heal upgrades. I get that it's the best cleansing item, but like, come on, I don't care. Okay. Anyway, let's meander on in here. Say hello to these guys. Surely they're gonna welcome us with open arms, right? Maybe not. Oh gosh. Get me out of the corner, please. With, really? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's a status cleansing potion. So we have here... There's so many consumables in this game, man, and I don't want to use most of them. We could use like this to cleanse fire, but this is the special cleanse potion that cleanses any effect. So it's really good, except it's just a one-time consumable, and you could use the exact item if you have it. It's like we don't even have any purple potions. Why is this not purple? Make it purple. Yeah, I agree that this game definitely does have too many items. I mean, it's part of the reason I'm kind of just ignoring it. Some of the bosses would probably be way easier if I used... Like, there's damage consumables. This you can throw at the enemy and it explodes and hurts them. Yeah, this stuff. But the big stuff is these enhancers. It can grant, like, an attribute to your weapon. So I can get like bonus fire damage on my weapon. So like that would probably help, but I don't want to rely on consumables. Like, what if I run out, huh? And then suddenly I'm weaker? Or I don't want to brute force through it with like bonus damage and feel like I didn't properly challenge myself. I don't know, I'm kind of weird with that. Like for Elden Ring as well, I very rarely use the consumables. Oh, that is a beautiful one-shot. I'm surprised you're able to one-shot those guys with the spear. Imperial Post Guard's log, an abandoned notebook. They sent me out here saying there were more prisoners to watch. Here, I need to make sure that's up. I was pissed at first, but honestly, I'm starting to get used to it. Most of these guys I hear are Khazan's men. Ivan came in looking like he'd seen a ghost. He said the guards were feeding the prisoners to the beast. I told him to calm down and get some sleep, but he was dead serious. I've been hearing what I thought were animal sounds coming from the mines. Could he be telling the truth? Okay, there's gonna be some beastly boss at the end that they're feeding everyone to? My goodness, that is a bit creepy. I also ignore crafting in a lot of games. It really depends, I guess, but so often for crafting, I feel like there's such a varying power level to the items that it makes me want to look it up to just not waste my materials on something bad. But like if it's more contained, yeah, crafting can be good, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure if I can come up with a game where I'm like, yeah, I loved the crafting. Minecraft? I don't know. that about it. I will say, like, these consumables that buff my weapon, Lies of P had an item that would do that, but it was not consumable. What is going on down here, dude? What the heck am I looking at? Yeah, that's scary. Whatever that enemy was, he was kind of spooky. He had like a lot of poise regen and super armor. Lies of P had the grinder, which was like every time you rested at a bonfire, it would recharge automatically. So it was not a consumable. And you could swap out the element whenever you wanted at the bonfire as well. So that felt like just a resource you have all the time, no matter how many times you die. And it felt like a part of my kit that I actually cared to use. Whereas the consumable versions, I'm always like, I don't want to use them and run out and then feel like I nerfed myself for being too bad for too long. And Ender Magnolia had a sort of crafting, but it was fine and simple. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm trying to remember. I think I remember it being all right, but I'm not remembering the details, like, at all. Wow, this is a lot of murdered and tortured people, dude. This game is kind of brutal and grim at times, man. Just one person alive, and he's not even gonna talk to me. I mean, he is probably, like, very traumatized. Why don't I remember? What exactly were you able to craft in Ender Magnolia again? Can I remember? The skills you bought for abilities or crafting? Oh, true. Like, when it is... Like, when it's to unlock 4 parts of your kit I like crafting, I think it's whenever you're dealing with consumables. I think consumables are what I don't like. Yeah, that's my big problem, I guess. It's not crafting, it is consumable one-time use items. That's what frustrates me. Yeah. Is this the way forward or is this a side path? I think that's the way forward. This must be a side path. Yeah, one-time use stuff, it just, yeah, it ticks me off. Okay, well, I'm not very happy about that. Oh my goodness, that guy's going off, whatever he's doing there. Okay, he's dead. We're good. It's so brutal, man. Dude, I love the animations in this game, though. That's something they really got down.
I survived the war. Was that all just so that I die here?
Apparently. Sorry, man. Oh, it really does suck. Really are setting up a very grim world. Yeah, consumables are either too important or useless. Yeah. And like, I don't want to grind to get enough consumables to never worry about having more. Like, that was one of my big complaints in Dark Souls 2, is there were life gems, which were a consumable healing item. That was like really annoying. It was better than your Estus Flask. Your Estus Flask early was really bad. Defector Scroll. We can get the Defector set. Nice, nice. These guys are still... Yeah, they seem really out of it. What game was I talking about? Oh yeah, Dark Souls 2. Yeah, life gems, especially when it's like such a vital item like healing. Like, I don't want to... Oh my gosh, that's plague effect. Okay. I don't want to have to buy healing potions all the time. Like, I guess it's okay in like Pokemon, where it's one of the only items you're going to be buying ever. And you have like so much money that you can just easily buy like all the healing items you need. But when it's something core to the gameplay like that, like you can do just fine in Pokemon without ever using a healing item. Dark Souls 2, the game is a lot rougher if you do not use the healing consumables. At least the early game, because the Estus, like, the refillable flask is pretty weak early on there. Yulian's necklace. The necklace of Officer Yulian. No! Yulian hails from the nobility of Pellos. Admired by Khazan himself, he pledged to dedicate his life to the Empire during the Hismar conquest, following in the footsteps of his most revered commander.
I'm coming to find you.
Yeah, I do think Pokemon probably is a game where the consumable system is fine. Part of it is that you aren't crafting. You're usually just buying them or finding them in the world. And yeah, it's pretty like trivial to do that. Okay, we're putting more points in damage. Who could have guessed it? True. Wow. Okay, what's going on here? Did I just have the health of this elite? The timing feels a little weird on this guy, like it's a little slower than I expect. Yeah, definitely a little slower than I think. Yeah, I keep guarding too early. Farewell, elite. Oh my gosh, we are getting plagued apparently. Is all that it does damage over time? There's just like another brand of sick. Okay, that is weird. Oh yeah, Master Ball, powerful. I would say you only know when to use them because it's on the game's cover legendary. That's usually not when I use the Master Ball. I usually use the Master Ball on like the roaming legendaries that run away if that exists in the game. So like the legendary dogs or Latios Latios, because those try to run away. So they're really annoying to like try again and again to get. You either have to prepare specifically for them with like a mean look to lock them in place, or you just save, throw one ball and reload, but you encounter them in the wild, so it's annoying. Or like Mewtwo, for example, is another one that had crazy high catch rates, and that's not the cover legendary. It is funny, Pokemon has shifted to where I think the cover legendary catch rate is actually pretty high on the recent games too, because they make it a part of the main story, and the catch rates are like much easier than your the legendaries of old. You never got that invested in Pokemon. Well, Pokemon was like one of the 3 biggest game series of my childhood, so your 10-year-old self was not a good gamer. Sorry to tell you, Craddon Toast. But he lacked skill. Can't believe it. Labor Camp Behavioral Correction Manual. A blood-stained manual. Priority management. Soldiers from Khazan's unit. Directives. The risk of rebellion is substantial. Monitor closely and suppress any sign of coordinated activity. Punish even the smallest acts of defiance with public torture. Show no leniency. For prisoners unable to perform manual labor, feed them to the beast as a warning to others. Dude, what the heck is this? This is crazy. What behavior are you correcting? You're just killing them. Ah! What? You just replayed the early game? That's wild. God, what did I hear? I mean, it wouldn't be an issue with Pokemon, but like there were some kids that like their memory card failed or they didn't have a memory card and they would just replay the start of games over and over and over again. It's just very funny to think you're like trying to like speed run the game or something, like you beat your previous record by going over and over again. Yeah. God, I forgot about how iffy saves used to be in the past sometimes. Like if you, oh, I hear a Jarling somewhere. They must be up top here. What game am I thinking of? There was a Game Boy Mario and Luigi game. Was it like, was it Bowser's Inside Story or was that DS? But I remember I got like to the final level of the game and then my Game Boy or DS died. And it was in the middle of saving and the entire thing reset. So I had to replay the whole game just to do only the final level. That was all that was left. Oh my gosh, man. It was so tragic. Oh my goodness. I am under attack. My Pokemon Emerald file also got lost at some point. So I think that might have been because I let my cousin play it or something, and he made a new file and saved over it. The absolute jerk that he is. My goodness. And that on that day, I disowned my cousin and never saw him the same way again. I can't believe he would do such a thing. It's just cruel, man. I knew it was suspicious. Oh my gosh, that poison, or that plague has a slightly longer range than we thought. Though then my other cousin, oh goodness, that's gonna explode. Never returned Fire Emblem Path of Radiance to me. That game is worth like $200 nowadays, so he's actually my least favorite cousin. Can't believe he would do such a thing. I can't remember many games that I got stuck on as a child. The only one coming to mind is there was like a Crash Bandicoot Game Boy game that I just remember being brutally difficult. I was also like a very small child though, so maybe it would be much easier for me now. I don't know. I mean, I know it would be easier, but yeah, I wonder. I think the other game I got stuck on was more because I didn't know what to do, was Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. There's like a temple you have to go to, like you're descending through the levels as you go throughout the game. Like you keep revisiting this temple and going a bit further. I got to the end of the levels, and you aren't allowed to save while in this temple, by the way. Like you have to do the entire thing in one go, no saving. There was like a map on the wall, and I did not know what the hell you're supposed to do. Like, you're just stuck there on that screen. I'm like, did something bug out? What is happening? Like, why can't I interact with this?
Move it! Would you want to be fed to the beast?
It turns out you were supposed to close your DS to stamp the thing on the wall onto your map on the bottom screen. Like, what the heck is that puzzle? Like, I was there for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. I don't know. I was there a while trying to figure out what the heck I was supposed to be doing. And it was just close your damn DS. Like, I ended up replaying through the entire level later. Because like I said, it didn't save. And I had shut off my DS. But that was a time where I did not look up stuff, or it was not like readily accessible to look things up nearly as much. Wait, I sent back all the Jarlings? I could have sworn I heard one like much earlier in the level though. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot is known to be tough, yeah. I haven't heard people really talk about that Game Boy game, though. I don't remember what the full title was, but I would be interested to go back and try it again. Yeah, that DS, Phantom Hourglass was kind of weird. It had a lot of goofy DS interactive puzzle things, like you were supposed to blow into the microphone to make like windmill spin and stuff. It was very, very unusual. And it was not things that just like came to mind for me to like try. Where the heck am I? I tried to go back because I think I skipped something, but I don't know how much. Where the heck am I? Did I go too far? Maybe I didn't skip anything through here. I don't know, I think some of these like higher up spots you aren't meant to get to really. Okay, yeah, there's nothing that doesn't go anywhere. moment you discovered how to look up stuff, so many mysteries of your gaming journeys were solved. Yeah, I think the only other game I would have looked stuff up on was Pokemon Emerald, because that had some really weird hidden stuff. The Reggies in that game, the legendaries, you had to know Braille to like read these cryptic messages to do actions to unlock where the Reggies were at. It was so weird, man. It's so bizarre. But that actually was the only game in my entire life that I had one of the guidebooks, like the actual printed out, bought at a store, full guidebook with the entire like Pokedex in it and all the moves and all this other info. That was such a treasure trove, man. I loved that thing. It got like torn to shreds over the years because of just how much I had used it. Because I just liked reading through it like a normal book or something. Dude, these fire guys are scary. Just put out the fire if we can. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got him. Yeah, those guys are tough, the little fire mages. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, was it Game Facts? It was either GameFAQs or GameSpot or both. Like those were the sites that had all the little game secrets that I didn't know how to figure out for that Zelda game. But up to that point, I think I just didn't have access to the internet to really look anything up at all. Yeah, that was a new era though. And nowadays, I still try to avoid looking up stuff unless it's something annoying or I feel like I'm gonna be stuck on for a while, just to like, if it's purely an info thing, like trying to figure out how to find something hidden in a level and I've run through it 3 times and I can't find it, it's like, okay, screw it. This isn't gameplay. This is just me blindly running around hoping I find the hidden item. I'll look that up. Or after I've beaten a game on my own, then I'll like look up if I missed anything cool. Like all the Souls games here, I've looked up at the end, okay, were there any hidden bosses I missed? And there were several. So like nowadays I feel it is a much bigger deal to want to look up a bunch of stuff. This is where I came from. Why am I going down here? But I do feel the Souls games specifically, there are some spots that you can get stuck, and it is very good to be willing to just look something up nowadays. So like there's good and bad, you know. I try to not succumb to using outside resources too easily, too often. But there's definitely times it saved me a good amount of headache. I feel kind of bad for these guys. He just saw his like friend evaporate in front of his face. Sure, they're like the bad guy soldiers, but still, I would not want to be on Khazan's bad side, dude. How do I know they were friends? Yeah, true. Like they were just chilling there yapping, but like it really could have been a toxic workplace relationship. You know, like chilling by the water cooler because they have nothing better to do, but secretly they hate each other's guts. I certainly don't know about that from experience. What are you talking about? I actually, yeah, I do not have that experience really ever, but it is just funny to think about. Some people are really fake. I don't know. I'm the part that is very straightforward with how I feel about things and people. It's a trap! Oh no! Yeah, some people will just behave super happy and upbeat no matter who they're around, and then talk differently behind the other person's back. It's really strange. Oh, they could have also not been friends. They could have been lovers. That's another option I didn't consider. Here, like, my mind went straight to, you know, they secretly hate each other, you know, toxic workplace. But no, like, there's positive stuff. Okay, I'm dying. So these, like, fire mages are absolutely ridiculous. Dude, these enemies are tough. The flame mages? Crazy. The bigger issue is just like their super armor. They don't flinch easily at all. And their poise as well regens really quick, so you can't knock them down for a critical. Like, their actual HP bar is not that crazy, but because you can't get the critical, it's kind of brutal. Kind of brutal. Kind of crazy. Am I missing a way to get up there, or is that going to be something later? Do I really care? Does it matter? It doesn't really matter. It's just an item. Stop being so obsessed over like one random one-off item, dude. But I needs it. I needs it, precious.
General Khazan, is it really you?
Oh, hello, prisoner.
They said you were dead, but I refused to believe
Volcana.
it. I knew you would save us. You need to hurry, though, sir. Yulian's been taken to the execution chamber.
Ah, shit.
It's at the top floor. Hurry. Those bastards are going to feed him to the beast.
Not the beast. Horrible. But what if I don't want to hurry because I think I missed items here? You know, that's kind of a big deal in this house. Have I gone down there yet? I feel like I have. It's just, there's a ledge here, so I can drop down, and I'm very tempted. What is... There has to be another way across, right? Bet it's the item I will need to open the secret room before the final boss to reach the secret, true final boss phase 3. Yeah, it really does be like that sometimes. Back to like looking stuff up online. I don't do that as often, but I will sometimes ask friends. Oh wait, that's not what I thought it was. I will sometimes ask friends, okay, if I want the secret ending, if there's only, or like the true ending, is there only a couple things I could do to make sure I get that? Have I already destroyed this thing? I think I have. I think that's the one I already got. Yeah, it looks broken. So I will ask people like, hey, is there a way for me to easily just, you know, not miss the important things? I wish I had done that for Lies of P, by the way. I got really close, apparently, to getting the secret ending stuff, but I replied wrong to, like, one question. And maybe I needed to do one more mission. Like, I was so close to having the secret / true ending on that, man. It's rough. But I don't really want to play through it again just to get that. But Lies of P was good. That is a game I would almost replay just for the sake of it, if there was time. But there is not enough time in the world, man. I will say, like, Elden Ring is one that, after I've played it once now, I'm like, okay, just look up where the important items are. Like, I do not want to run through that entire world naturally again. I mean, I kind of did for my second playthrough here. I just kind of ran through it. But if I wanted... Oh, gosh. I did not expect that for some reason. Dude, some of these things are like so badass. I need to equip. Second. Leg cleansing potion. Okay, we've got it. 6. There we go. But Elden Ring, like, if I wanted to do a playthrough where I used a spear, for example, then just look up where to find the cool spear and look up where to find the upgrade materials. It's not worth, like, spending all the hours to blindly stumble my way through it again. It was awesome on the first playthrough, the massive scale of that game, but like, it's a lot to try and do, like, a second casual playthrough of it. No, the sound got screwed up again? Dude, what is going on here? Here, what if I do this? Will it fix? Is the sound back or no? I think it got better over time. Yeah, it's really weird. Huh. I'll have to try to look that up. Because it didn't happen for any of my Khazan streams before I changed systems. I don't know if it's a messed up audio driver or what it would even be. Okay, dude, this is annoying. Just all the poison. Because, yeah, yesterday it fixed itself, but it took like 30 seconds. I mean, the weird thing is it's not even happening on my side. My sound is perfectly fine. It's just the OBS capturing it gets jumbled, which is really weird. Like, I don't even know it's happening. Thankfully, it's not that often. It seems like once every couple hours or something. Once or twice every couple hours. Anything else? Oh, okay. This is where I was trying to get to earlier. We have looped back around into the same room, I believe. Water spirits fuel. Was that the item I was looking at earlier? I'm not sure. I think this was behind a wall, so probably not. There's no way they would expect me to, like, drop down or something, right? Yeah, that'd be ridiculous. I'd have to rerun back through a lot of the level if we did that, I think. Okay, continuing onwards. Oh gosh, I hate the bats, dude. The bats catch me off guard every single time. I'm trying to think if I've had any games that do that sort of thing where the sound or graphics like get distorted after playing for a long time. I swear there was a couple in the past. Am I just thinking of Fortnite? I know Fortnite definitely gave me problems. Like on the first game of the day, it always performed horrifically for me. But I think also if I played it for too long, it would start playing really badly. No, I killed the random guy! I'm sorry! Okay, that is 2 random people I've murdered. Is this guy gonna be an elite? What the heck? No. Why do I have the elite, like, blue filter on my screen then? Okay, there you are. Boom, boom. Okay, dude, please stop. He has the plague effect, which is just annoying. Nice, okay. Okay, they're dead now. I don't think I like how this game deals with statuses very much either. It's just such a, like, on-off type thing. Like, I really feel like you need the consumables to deal with most of them, otherwise they are unmanageable. So it's like, oh, just perfect guard or perfectly dodge and never get affected by them. Or you get torn apart. Like it's, or you cleanse, like, I don't know. It's just, they're kind of extreme. I prefer when status effects do restrict you, but they don't murder you quite so hard. And there's like a way to counterplay it. That's one of the nice things with like the burn effect as well. If you're running around or dodging around, it goes away faster. And like it's sort of a quick time event type thing where it's like, okay, do the one thing to make it easier for yourself. Okay, I think we're just up against the boss, which should be the Beast. Which we have no idea what the heck the Beast is. Okay, I can do the combo move after that. I wanted to check. Okay, stretch. Oh, goodness, man. Take a drink. This is only the second boss we've fought today, right? And it's the first new boss. I would assume it's new anyway. Yeah, I just want more bosses, man. I'm a boss fiend, I guess. I wonder if there are people that really like the levels of these games, like going through the world, but they don't actually enjoy the boss part. that would be something. I will say Dark Souls 1, the first half of the game, that is pretty satisfying to go around in because of how stuff links together. But oh well, anyway, let's see what's in store. Please tell me we can actually save the guy this time and he's not already going to be dead. We've had too much death recently.
He's here. Release the beast.
weird here. Okay, what the heck is that? A giant tiger beast with a head that's split in half and a giant wheel on his neck. My goodness. Ouch. Oh, wow. Okay, that is sudden. Dude, every hit here hurts a lot. I need to start getting the timing down. Okay, that is really quick. Such a rapid jump, dude. I can't handle it. Oh, okay, yeah, that tail whip is very sudden and powerful. I need to realize he's starting that. Okay, we were getting some of the timing there. We're starting to get it. But dude, that is a weird boss. It's like a giant tiger beast. Humanoid tiger. With the face cut in half? Like, what's going on here? Too late. Okay, I got the tail hit that time. Okay, that's a grab. Oh gosh. It's got freaking Demogorgon face that, like, I thought it was just cut in half just because, but no, it actually opens up and tries to chomp you. It's a chimera? Yeah, that makes sense. Or a Digimon. Either or. God, those are so quick that they're hard to deal with. Okay, about a fourth way through. This guy is pretty dang tanky. Too early. Oh, that's a weird direction for the attack to come from. Oh, that's a grab. Am I dead? Not quite. That's my favorite combination attack the boss does, by the way. Oh, 2/3 of the way through the health bar. Okay, that's more than I thought. Oh, new moves. Okay, he's jumping around a lot here. Okay. Yeah, he changed up his timings in the second half of his health there, and it caught us off guard. I quite like this boss, though. He's pretty dang cool. He kind of reminds me of Headless Ape, or whatever it is in the in Sekiro. I mean, I guess it's just a giant humanoid-looking boss. That is, like, beast-like. And it just has those big, like, really heavy thumping attacks, like raising its arms above its head. I love those type of attacks. Really cool. I think because they have, like, so much weight behind them. You're heading out, Crown and Toast? Okay, okay. Have a good night. And yeah, I hope you have a good weekend as well. I guess today is Thursday, so I will not be streaming tomorrow or anything. So we'll be back again Monday. But okay, yeah, let's hop back into this. I believe we're getting close. I want to try and edit my Deltarune playthrough this weekend, but I mean, I always say that. I always say I'm gonna edit something and then I don't, so we'll see. Oh, that's the grab. It catches me off guard every time. Too early. Ooh, okay, bad timing again. I'm not doing very well this run. I keep forgetting. I'm kind of shocked that I timed that correctly. I had to say it. Because then I screwed up the follow-up. I should have just gone for a heal. I greeted. I thought he would back off after that stagger ended. But no, the hits just kept coming. But yeah, still, we're definitely grasping a bit more. We really need to get to where we can recognize the dodge. And the counterattack opportunity is the other one. That's the... okay. I got it that time. Oh. I thought I had more skill points there. thought that we had to figure out. What just happened? I know I was infected. Does that do something else when you run out of stamina? That like stuns you in place? Because that's what it looked like. Status effect Plague. If Khazan exhausts all his stamina while in this state, all actions will be cancelled and he will vomit blood. Okay, that's what happens. We must have used all our stamina while trying to sprint away, and we just stopped in place. And, like, died. Okay. I mean, I guess we know now, right? Otherwise, like, excellent run there. Excellent attempts. I do think I'm gonna switch out. So we want the Plague Cleansing Potion. It'll be right here. Whatever, where's fire? Okay, so now we have easier access to our Plague Cleansing Potion. It is a bigger deal than I thought. I thought it was just another, like, poison effect that damaged us over time. But no, it's super poison that hard punishes you if you run out of stamina. It's kind of wild. Okay, do not dodge forward. Probably dodge to the side for that. Too early. I was played. Okay, when did that happen, buddy? I didn't even realize I had that effect, bro. That is hard to deal with, man. That is... It's like quite delayed and then a very sudden swing down. And I think we were even full health. So if I get hit by both blows of that, I'm just dead. So yeah, very, very menacing skill. I mean, I guess I could just guard it early, right? And not risk taking damage. We'd get staggered, but that didn't matter. That didn't work either? Do I need to dodge straight back or what? lot of jumping around here. What am I doing? Okay. I timed it right that time. That was stupid of me. Okay, we're fine. Okay, this part is tough, man. Damn it. I greeted. He was pretty low on stagger. I thought I would be able to get like one more combo off and break the poise. But yeah, I think a lot of what we missed that time around was his phase 2 moves, which we have not seen that many times, so it also just feels like a bit less natural. Those moves to block, so we'll figure it out. Oh, that's a grab. I totally forgot he had that for some reason. Okay, I got it that time. Nice, really good. That is rough. That is not, though. I'm doing way better at the timing on phase 2 this time around. I say then I instantly get hit, but we're fine. There we go. I think that's it. He's slain the beast. I really like that fight, by the way. Really cool battle. Bunch of weight to all the attacks. Nothing felt bullshit.
General!
Really happy with that. Really happy. He's alive! My homie! The hand on the shoulder there was just so goofy. Oh, it's so funny. I don't know why I find it so hilarious, but like your friend has been like tortured. I think his eye got like probably cut, like taken. You know, you just managed to save him. All these emotions going through, but because you're two tough guys and a couple of bros, all we get to do is like stare into each other's eyes, go and on the shoulder, yeah. It's like, come on, say something, buddy. It's like, oh, so good to see you. Are you okay, man? Oh, I was so worried. They'll probably talk now, but it's just so funny that they are on such, you know, so much machismo going into it, just off the very start of it.
General, it is so good to see you again. I prayed you had survived the Emperor's wrath. I came here intentionally, sir. If I had stayed in Vitalon, I would have been dead. General, there's something I must speak to you about. Please, listen carefully.
Yes, yes.
Yes, my family's name was helpful at first, but I went to Osmar to ask his help in clearing your name. But it was all for nothing. They told me he was a traitor like you, and had already been executed.
Oh, shit.
I regret to say I was in despair. You arrested and disgraced, Osmar executed. What hope was left?
They're really killing all the people, huh?
But then secret word came to me from someone who had seen Osmar alive. She knew him, and had once been his apprentice. She said Osmar was alive. I believed her. But then she died, suddenly and strangely, before she could reveal any more. After that, I started asking more questions, unafraid of the danger. If only I could discover the truth. The truth that Osmar's death was a lie, and that he must indeed still be alive. There was much risk, but finally, I found him.
Oh?
I saw him, General, alive, meeting in secret with the Emperor. Everything that has happened is part of Osmar's plan.
What?
No. This cannot be. You know me, General. Would I ever dare lie to you? I must know the truth for myself. I must go find Osmar.
I can't believe it. No, not Ozma. Was Osmar one homie with us that was like a friend from the beginning? There's some crazy stuff going on over there. My goodness.
Ozma! Why are you doing this?
He just killed the Emperor? What the heck?
The time has come.
I thought the Emperor was the big bad. We're switching everything around. It was Ozma? Ozma the entire time? Was Ozma the other guy that defeated
Tell me where I must go.
the threat?
I don't know where Ozma is, but I know Trocker is in Aldavir, Ozma's closest mage ally. If you find her, she'll know where he is. Everything you used to say about Ozma, General. He seemed so pure and honorable. But now...
Ozma was the guy, like our closest companion, right? That had helped to defeat the like Chaos Dragon with us and helped save the world. And we thought he had also been tracked down and killed. Like that was one of the first things we heard, I thought. But no, he's secretly conniving with the king to kill us. But now he killed the emperor, the king. Like, okay, what's going on, man? My guess off rip here is that Ozma was affected by the Chaos Dragon when we killed it, and in some sense he's like lost his mind or become evil by being infected by chaos energy, something along those lines. But that's all I can really come up with for now. Okay, I still can't get this. Why? I'm so confused. It says learn phantom form skill. It's that skill. Okay, I was able to get it this time. I don't know why. I just had to reset everything there. That is so weird. Okay. Do I care about these? Why are these numbers wrong? It shows that I have 5 points when I don't. I have 0. Pretty sure. What? What does this take? This takes 5 points? Okay. I understand now. That's a lot of points for one skill, dude. My goodness. But okay, yeah, now our phantom form is much stronger, and taking lethal damage will immediately trigger phantom form. Also, I totally forgot phantom form was an option in that last battle. I just spaced it. I'm glad we are able to like use it on death now though, because that's a big thing. Yeah, we'll no longer just happen to forget, basically. Beast Slayer set. Fancy. Any new gear here that we want? Brink dodge spirit accumulation. Don't really care. Brink dodge stuff. Don't care. Yeah, we're good. Okay, make sure we level up. We're now at level 82. I don't know if it's time to like get all new gear. I don't think so. We're only like 10 levels off. So I think we're still fine. We're getting to the point where most of these stats are getting pretty high up though. In other words, we are strong, I think. Oh, is this new? Is this an all new portal? Like we unlocked another map? Yes, yes we did. Let's go.
We've got a new arrival. From what I can tell, they seem honest. Maybe you should give them a chance.
Oh?
Now you are strong enough to unlock. Tell me.
Who are you talking about?
What do you desire to do? You require more soul stones to unlock more effects.
But yeah, so we have a new portal now. With Lake City Aldevir. I knew Julian to be a man of integrity, but his account of Ozma was difficult to believe. On the day I was banished to the Sutru Mountains, I heard rumors of Ozma's fate. Falsely accused, eyes gouged out and executed. Why would Ozma betray me and join hands with the Emperor? I must meet Thraka and uncover the truth. If Ozma's indeed alive, I shall seek him out to confirm it myself. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised they brought my boy Ozma back as the baddie. Not really what I didn't even know we could die in this realm. But apparently, yes, we can. But yeah, I was not expecting Ozma to come back as a bad guy. Because he was like one of the primary motivations of our revenge. Here, we're gonna head back and talk to our other buddy that we just recruited. Where are you at, friend? Not you. Right over here? Yes, he is. Hey, buddy.
When I started to investigate Ozma and the Emperor, I noticed people following me. I knew then I was under suspicion. Not only was I in danger, but so was my family. I decided that the only way to keep them safe was to no longer look like a threat. So I went to the linen mine. That decision almost killed me. But I'm alive, thanks to you, General. General, my brother Adric and a few others are still in the mine.
Okay, we have a secondary mission.
That day when we escaped the mine, not everyone was able to make it out. Adric went back for them, but I haven't seen him since. I can't leave him behind. Please, give me permission to go back and find him.
I'll go myself, you fool.
I'm so happy we got Julian out, sir. When I heard he had been sent to the Linon mine, I feared the worst. I think going to Aldevir is our best move. Hopefully, we'll find some leads there.
Okay. Yeah, do we care to craft new stuff or not?
Look at that.
I mean, we did get a new set. What is this? Defector? Oh, okay. Brink Guard, Spirit Accumulation, Charged Attack, Spirit Accumulation. Ooh. That seems really good for some other, yeah, it's specifically for these, the Greatsword. So that seems like a really good effect. Because, can't speak. Greatsword was the weapon that I liked most for charge attack spam. So if you can just maintain your spirit off the back of that is really good. I mean, I'm not using it, obviously, but still neat. Okay, do I need a level 81 of this? We currently have a level 73. The attack goes up by like 30. Whatever, we're gonna do it. It's fine. Guard stamina damage decreased. Frontal assault stamina damage increased. That's pretty good, I think. I think that's the only gear we're gonna upgrade. Just offer it. Because I think that affects our damage the most. The rest of this is all defense, which we are not struggling with. Yeah, I like that. We're good. We're good to do that. Let's consume some of this, I guess. And now we have high level gear. And okay, we should be good to go then. Set up for tomorrow, because yeah, it is kind of late here. I know it's a little bit shorter than usual because I started late because of eating dinner with the family, but still think that's a good spot to leave off, especially when some of these levels have been quite lengthy at times. I don't want to like get started and not get to a boss, and like a boss could take a long time depending. Dude, I needed to consume one more? You're kidding me. There we go. We are so powerful.
Ozma. This is the friend you spoke of. You defeated the Berserk Dragon together, did you not?
Yep, and that's what I thought. That's exactly who it was. We don't chat with, like, there's not other chat options then? That's a little unusual. Okay, apart from that, we have this side mission to go back. Oh, we actually have two side missions to do. Mine number 2 workyard. There are still many of my men left in the mine, including Yulian's brother, Adric. Yulian begged me to let him go back and rescue him, saying he couldn't leave without him. I can't let him face that danger alone. I must go with him. And then why have you forsaken us? What is this? Speak to Tristan to do this mission. What? I could have sworn I did. Did I have to talk to him twice?
I'm so happy we got Yulian out. I think going to...
I must have just not clicked the button.
General, I found a laboratory while exploring El Ravnica. Everything in it is connected to the Empire's 4 mages. And those 4 were particularly loyal to Ozma. Ozma is obviously connected in some way to El Ravnica. If we search a little more, we might find more information on his plans.
Okay, we can just have him tell us about the Emperor's death. We got that information already. I just found it out from a cutscene like a minute ago. What the heck? News travels fast.
General, even with the Emperor gone, many still call you a traitor, but there are others who still remember you as hero. The people of Polemian have sent supplies in a show of support. Their faith in you is as unwavering as Lord Pavel's.
That is such a weird...
I'm so happy we got Yulian. I think going to Aldavir is our best move.
Killing off the Emperor there? I don't know, man. He was like... Especially in a single mission. Like, just in one post-mission story drop, we got our greatest friend and our motivation for doing revenge. Here, I'm just going to switch over so I can rant in my void. Exit game. But yeah, that's a little bit unusual to me. So the mission we just finished, we got this big lore drop that our friend Ozma was alive, who we thought had been tortured and murdered brutally. And he was our best buddy who helped save the world, so that was a pretty damn big deal. In fact, seemed like one of our primary reasons for wanting this revenge. Not just for us, but even more so for the unjustness taken upon Ozma. But no, it's like, no, he's alive. And then he instantly betrays and kills the Emperor, who has been the big bad the whole time that we were going to take revenge on. So it's just such a sudden twist. I don't know, man. I'm not really a fan of it. Like, if they were going to build up Ozma as the bad guy, they could have taken longer, I feel like. Like, what is it? Like, it could have been across the course of several missions. And then we, like, actually run into Ozma, or we see him, or we, like, learn a bit more of his motivation. We run into the Emperor, and we find out he's not as bad as we thought. It's kind of like the Xylence mission that was, like, 2 missions back to back. I feel like it could have been spread out and paid off over a longer period. So, the story of the game isn't really hitting for me. It's not doing as well as I had hoped, I guess. But at the same time, it's serviceable. It's fine. It's just like a revenge fantasy. So it's not horrible or anything. I was just hoping for a bit more. Lies of P had like a cooler story and lore stuff going on. So Oh well, you know, still a pretty cool setting, and we once again had actually a boss that I was pretty happy to fight, and in my mind, the Ranka, I don't know, the one fire spinny boss guy. He was redeemed in my mind a little bit on that refight, because you just need to fight in a different way that I wasn't doing the first time. So still overall, like, still enjoying the game quite a bit. And yeah, we will be back again next Monday to play more. I am so happy that everything is mostly working again. I'll try to look into the audio stuff being weird. I don't know why it's doing that, but everything else I think of has been fine, has been good, actually has been better than ever, because the game is indeed running a lot smoother for me now. So yeah, you aren't gonna get rid of me. You can't get rid of me. Even if my computer blew up once, you know, we're back in it and we'll keep going. But yeah, this has been Zerzon. I hope you're having a great day or night, and I'll plan to see you all at the next stream. Goodbye and farewell. Have a good one.